Yes, it was a great weekend. To be back home, the crowds were phenomenal. I felt like Friday and Saturday we had such great support there, and so that, of course, makes it just easier for our team to perform the way they're capable of. I thought we played well against Oklahoma Christian, hitting one of our best efficiencies as a team. I felt like we got off to a slow start against Cameron, but once we kind of put things together, we did a good job in 2, 3, and 4, and especially in 4 of just finishing out the game. So great way to get started in Lone Star Conference. Proud of the team.
Coach, even though your team ended up being dominant, you mentioned kind of the slow start against Cameron. You also fell behind in a couple sets against Oklahoma Christian, but your team battled back extremely efficiently, I would say. That's something we haven't seen so far this year, so that's obviously got to be good and something positive. But talk a little bit about maybe the mindset that's changed to allow your team to fight back in those sets, trailing a couple points and still find a way to win.
Well, I think it was something we talked about all week long after the trip to Kingsville, and playing so back and forth with them, and then when being down, not handling the pressure well. I think it's just something we talked about all week. We worked a lot in pressure scenarios, and so I do think that that's helped, to just make our team understand if we'll just calm down, play point for point, and continue to fight, we can come back against teams. So. Definitely proud of that mindset and that we were able to kind of show ourselves we can fight back in those moments.
The way that your team plays, the outside hitters get a lot of love. You've had a lot of really good players at that position over the years. This year, though, it really seems like the middle blocker position has stepped up. Dakota Rogers-Hurtado has been kind of an underrated good player in this league for a long time. Mm-hmm. Makai Lewis has really stepped up into that role. Trinity Unley, a freshman. Kaylee. There's been a couple different names that have really stepped into that position. So just talk a little bit about that group and what that position adds to the attack and defensive efforts for your team.
Yeah, I mean, having just an opportunity to run your middle starts to open up things for our outsides and our right sides, and we've talked a lot about that. It's not something we've traditionally set a lot, but it's something we're really trying to focus in on, of establishing our middles early and using them. It makes a big difference in transition when we're getting them involved, and you saw where that really transpired against especially Cameron. Dakota had a great night and worked really hard in transition. It's something we've been really working with her on, because she is a great blocker, but we need both parts of her game. Same with Micaiah or Trinity or Kaylee, whoever's in that position. We've got a lot of great middles on this team, and they've all come in and helped us at different times. And I would also like to say, I think our right sides have started to come into our offense a lot more than what we've used the last couple of years as well, which has been traditionally something we've used a lot as well. Jackie's had some really great games here of late, and Allison came in and did a great job against Cameron too. So I think just having a more balanced offense helps our team. We can't just rely on our outsides.
Coach, maybe a little bit of a revenge week this week against Texas Women's University and then DBU, two teams that you lost 5-set thrillers to earlier this season. You get them at home. Feels like a really big week. 4-0 in conference play would go a long way, especially if you can get these two under your belt.
Yeah, 100%. I think our team is very excited to get to play both of those teams again. And of course, in our home gym, you can't help but enjoy that. So I think they have the mindset of, this is a great opportunity for our team. We know going up 4-0, like you said, is going to be a big deal for us moving forward, and it's been a big goal of ours to protect our home floor. So I fully expect our team to be ready to battle and compete this week.